What's up? Welcome back. I'm in Benton, Arkansas today, and I'm about to go in here and talk to a guy named Kapil and his wife Ashley. Now, Kapil is from India and he's here legally. He was actually delivering a pizza in the wrong part of town when a cop noticed him in the wrong part of town and pulled him over for having a license plate cover that came on the car when he bought it. Kapil's dad's actually been in law enforcement for about 35 years, so Kapil completely trusts law enforcement. When the cop asked if he could search Kapil's car, it's like, yeah, man, go ahead. Well, the cop finds in the center console a bottle of cologne, and the scent of the cologne is called, it's called opium. So Kapil goes to jail. Now, this is illegal cologne, and it is in fact cologne. The cop doesn't open it, doesn't test it, doesn't do anything. Essentially, he was arrested for having a bottle with a word on it. And the question I ask is, who puts their illegal drugs in a bottle labeled illegal drugs? You know, like, he just picks up this cologne, he reads the label, and the flavor, or the scent rather, is Opium W. So, oh, you're going to jail. To jail! So we're gonna get into the video first, and then we're gonna go in here and talk to Kapil and Ashley and learn what else happened in this story.
I wanna make a change. I got one life left, so I'm gonna go down swinging, don't you forget.
How's it going, man? I'm Officer Fresh out of Benton Police Department. Pulled you over because you got a license plate cover. You can't have those. So the actual cover that goes over the license plate, like the plastic piece, you can't have that. Anything that stops the reflection of light.
I'm so sorry, sir.
You're okay.
Okay.
Are you got your license, registration, insurance, all
Yes,
that?
sir, I do.
Okay. What are you doing down here in Benton, Arkansas, man?
I just got married here.
You just got married
Yeah,
here?
to my girlfriend, yeah.
Okay. Where's your girlfriend live at?
It's in Benton.
Gotcha, man. You got your registration for the vehicle
Yes,
and all
I do
that
have
stuff?
everything.
Okay, yeah, if you want to grab that for me, man. You got insurance for the vehicle by chance?
Yes, sir. It's all together.
Alright, man. Just hang tight for a second, okay?
Yeah.
First name Kapil, spelling King, Adam, Paul, Ida, Lincoln, K-A-P-I-L. You got any friends or family around here, man?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where's...
She's my wife. She's a nurse here.
Oh, she's a nurse
Yeah,
here?
she'll be here in next 6-7 minutes.
Oh, you're good, man. Where does she live at?
She lives in 610. We live together.
Oh, she lives over there off
Yeah,
Alcoa?
yeah.
Okay, okay. So, where were you headed to right now? Were you headed back home?
Yeah, I was just heading back to Little Caesar Pizza to have a pizza and get back to there.
Oh, you went to go get pizza real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Where are you coming from then?
I'm coming from there. They told me that it will be going to take roughly around 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Alright, man. You got anything illegal in the vehicle, do you? No guns, drugs, bombs,
Nothing
hand
at all,
grenades,
sir.
nothing like that? Nothing?
Even
Okay.
my dad and uncle both are police, and so I am very much like, I have a very real love and affection towards this uniform.
Alright, man. Would I have your consent to search the vehicle?
Yes, sir. You
Okay.
can- yeah,
Alright,
anything.
man. Alright, well just hang tight for a second, okay?
Hello?
Hey, this might be a dumb question, but if all he has is a Canada driver's license, is he good? Or does he need...
He's good for 90. He's good for 90 days. Are you going to try to give him a ticket for it, or? Are you
No, if anything, I'll do a warning, but I'm going to search his car, though. He came from one of those houses over here, so... And supposedly he was coming from Little Caesars to go back towards Alcoa. So, it's just kind of weird where he was located. So, I'm just going to search his car. I'm just going to give him a warning on it, but I wanted to run that through before I get this warning processed and hand it to him. So he was parked over there in front of 202 Conrad, and then he's got a license plate cover, so that's PC all day, but he said he was coming from Little Caesars, headed back to Alcoa. He gave me consent to search the vehicle.
So he's going to Little Caesars?
He said he was coming from Little Caesars. This is going to take 15 minutes, but he's back on his way to Alcoa. Alright, man. Do you want to step out of the vehicle for me? Do you got a Pennsylvania driver's license? Did you ever get one in Pennsylvania by chance?
No, sir, I didn't live there for long. This is my 4th visit in US.
Okay. How long have you been in Benton, like you're in Arkansas?
Not more than 3 months. Like every time I have visit by road, never by plane. This is my 4th visit.
Hello, what's going on?
I'm his wife.
Okay.
Because he was bringing us pizza and we're like, what's taking you so long? So,
Gotcha.
okay.
He gave him consent to search, but if you don't mind, just maybe park in and we'll be right with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So is that like a 2-3 day drive-ish?
Just one probably around 20 to 25 hours.
Too crazy. Couldn't do it. By yourself, you would take it, the drive?
Yes, ma'am.
That's boring, ain't it?
It is.
Probably a lot of phone calls, a lot of music.
Yeah, music, energy drinks, and coffee. Ma'am.
Yeah.
I've been pulled over 4 times in Pennsylvania, but they never mentioned about this plastic thing. Getting a citizenship is super easy than all over the world.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, another stupid question. Is liquid opium, is that a controlled substance?
Is that a controlled substance?
Yeah, liquid opium. I'm trying to find it on drugs.com or looking at the controlled substance part, but I can't find anything that says anything other than like derivatives of opium. He's got a liquid vial that has a label that says opium parentheses W. That was in the center console.
Opium is Schedule 2.
It's Schedule 2?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what I need to know then. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
All right, bye. All right, man. I'm gonna read you something, okay? All right, man. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney, to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, won't be provided for you at government expense. Knowing and understanding your rights, I've explained them to you. Are you willing to answer any questions without an attorney present?
Can you repeat that?
You're okay.
Yeah. Can
All right. That's okay. We can come over here, man. I'll read to you again, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and have an attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, won't be provided for you at government expense. Knowing and understanding your rights, I've explained them to you. Are you willing to answer any questions without an attorney present? That's yes or no. Are you willing to answer any questions?
I don't want to answer any questions.
So no, you don't want to answer any questions?
No, but I didn't do anything wrong, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, man. Go and turn around. Put your hands behind your back for me,
Why are
okay?
you arrested him?
I'll tell you in just a second, okay?
He didn't do anything wrong.
All right, man. So right now you're being placed under arrest for possession of controlled substance, Schedule 2, okay? Yes, sir.
Where's the control substance?
I'll tell you in a second, ma'am. All right.
Sir, what was the substance? Can you please tell me?
So you got a vial of opium that was in your center console. Go and take a seat.
I never have an opium, sir, in my life.
Okay. Give me a second, ma'am, and I'll explain what's going on, okay? I need you to take a deep breath, okay? Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Okay. The reason your husband's being placed on arrest is because he had opium.
What is that?
Opium. It's a Schedule 2 controlled substance, okay?
Okay. I don't even know what that is. He doesn't.
It's a drug. So he had that in his center console.
Okay.
So right now he's being placed under arrest. Okay. He's going to be taken down to Saline County Jail. He'll be processed through.
He's in the car. Okay, then what's gonna happen?
So then he's going to get a charge for that. So more than likely, with it being a Saturday, he's got to wait till Monday to see a judge.
He's gonna stay in jail until Sunday?
Until Monday.
Okay.
Until Monday, ma'am.
Okay.
So until he can see a judge, okay?
Okay, hold on 1 second, please.
You need to take a deep breath, though, okay?
1 second, please.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, please. I'm confused on why he's going to jail. I want to see this, please,
He's got
sir.
to okay.
I want to see this, please.
Look, you gotta take some deep breaths.
Do you need to call an ambulance or anything?
No, I just want to talk to him, please.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't even know what's going on either.
So he's got opium. He's got a vial of opium, liquid opium, that was in the center console.
Can I please talk to him? He has a cell phone on him. Can I get his cell phone? His family's gonna be worried sick about him.
Yes.
Can I please get his cell phone?
But before we go over there, I need you to bring it down a level, okay?
Okay.
Okay. We're not going to go over there with us being super hyped up emotionally, okay? So if we go over there, are you going to be able to stay calm for me?
Yes.
Okay. Now here's what I'm going to do as well for you guys, okay? So typically we would tow a vehicle, but since You guys are married. I'm gonna see if he's okay with you taking it, okay? And then we'll leave it here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
But I need you to bring it down just a level for me, okay? Before we go over there. Okay? Alright, so your vehicle right here, is she good to take your vehicle?
Yes, sir. I can
Okay.
do it.
Okay, the keys in your pocket right now?
I would like you to show him what you found in the car, please. I've never seen this in my life. This. Have you ever seen this?
This is a scent.
It has written on here opium.
Opium scent. Open challenge.
Can you
Nobody
test
can
it?
prove it.
Can you test
Well, I'm gonna
it?
send it off to the drug lab.
You don't have anything to test it right now?
I'm
need to
okay.
test it right
I
now.
believe in my Lord, so don't worry
So,
about that.
Can you?
unfortunately, I don't. Ma'am,
Calm down.
Okay.
I believe in my
Now you're
Lord.
gonna stay in jail till Monday. What do you mean calm down? I'm gonna tell your mother.
It's just a perfume. It's a perfume for smoking cigarette.
Swear to me,
Simple.
Kapil.
Yeah, that's why I'm happy.
Where did you get this from?
From Rizwan store.
You swear to me. I'm calling
swear.
Rizwan. Where's your cell phone? Can I take
I
it with
swear
me?
on my mom and dad, I'm gonna eat their flesh if I do anything wrong in my life.
Okay. Can I
Don't worry
take?
about that.
do you want her to have your phone or
jewelry and
anything?
stuff?
Yes, she can take anything if she wants.
Okay.
What about your jewelry and stuff? They're gonna take you to the jail. You have to see the
Don't
judge.
worry. Don't worry, I'm okay now.
Okay. Will you tell him when he'll see the judge and stuff?
That's a perfume, nothing else.
Huh?
Chill out.
Are your keys in your other pocket?
Yes, sir, this
Oh,
thing.
man.
That's a other.
It's gonna be tested. If
Okay.
it
That's
tests,
Arabic
I gotta log it in. If
Okay.
it comes tested
Okay.
and it tests negative,
How long will the
char-
test take to come back?
it depends on the drug lab. I can't tell you yes or no if it's gonna take a long time or
Okay.
not. So, but it'll go to
Okay.
court. If it tests negative, the charge will be dropped.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
an Arabic perfume. Don't
Okay.
worry. Chill out.
Give it an hour or two. You can call down the jail. They'll be able to
Okay.
give you more information from there.
Okay.
Like I said, he's gonna see a judge on Monday,
Okay.
and they'll take it from there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. I really
ma'am.
appreciate it.
Huh?
Did he tell you why he had opium?
No, he refused because I asked him if he'd be willing to answer any questions. He said no. So.
Oh, okay.
And then when the wife came over, he's like, "Oh, it's just a perfume."
Yes, but you wanted to talk about it. He said no. And
Yep.
Somehow he found out it was opium.
There's a label on it.
It
there's
says
a,
opium.
There's a label that says opium parentheses W. So, and he's telling the wife that it's perfume.
Kind of see it.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't talk to you about it at all.
And I found him over there off of Conrad, and he was saying that he was coming from Little Caesars going to Alcoa.
Is that just a screw top? There's no atomizer on the top of it like a perfume bottle would have?
Do you have gloves?
I mean, I have another glove, but I'm trying not to touch it too much. I didn't open it. Is that what you wanted me to do, is open it?
Well, if you open it and it's just an open top, then it's not a perfume. I mean, well, most likely not a perfume bottle, you know what I mean? Just one more thing. I'm not saying expose yourself. Hello.
I mean, the fact that's labeled in this, though, too, still.
Yeah. What's in a roller thing? I don't know. But he doesn't want to talk to you about it at all.
No, and it's still labeled that way, too.
Well, yeah, it might be a perfume called opium. Think about what a defense attorney would ask you. But the fact that he doesn't want to talk to you about it and just tell you that it's perfume is a different story.
Yeah. And I told her, too, because she was...
He said something about cigarettes though with that.
Yeah.
So
I don't
probably
know.
rolling it onto his cigarettes and smoking it.
Something
Opium
like
is
that.
typically smoked. That's why it's weird for it to see it in liquid form. Hey, I'm Sergeant Davidson with the Benton Police Department.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Is this Ashley Mays?
On May the 3rd, he was stopped by Officer Freshour and for reflective license plate cover, and he asked him if he could search the car. He doesn't do anything. He's not, so he said, yeah, sure. And so he searched the car, and in the center console, he found a bottle of roll-on cologne called Opium. That is the name of the cologne.
Mm-hmm.
And Officer Freshour said it was drugs and that he was taken to jail and so on and so forth. Okay, well, he's now being detained by ICE, and we cannot get him a bond until this situation here is resolved.
Well, the process right now is just to wait on the crime lab results, because if the results come back negative for any drugs, then the charges will be dropped. It will be
Okay, how long
prosecuted.
do they take to come back?
It differs. There's no way to know exactly how long it's going to take for them to test it. We are a completely separate entity from the crime lab. I'll tell you, so I was out on that traffic stop. I was a supervisor that showed up there at the end, and I could tell you were upset. Nothing's going to happen to him until due process has taken
Right, but the
place.
problem is I can't even get him out on bond until this has been taken care of.
I saw the vial that he was talking about, and what clued him in that there was something off about it when I'm talking about Officer Freshour was that your husband was talking about rolling it on cigarettes or something like that, and that's typically something that we see with drugs that would be inhaled on a cigarette, like PCP
He
or
wrote it
something
on
like
his
that.
fingers. He said, if you go back and listen to the video, because I started recording as well, sir, and I listened to the video myself, and he said in there, he said, I roll it on my fingers after I smoke cigarettes. He's a very hygienic, very clean person.
Okay. And that may very well be a possibility. I'm not going to completely discount that. But our standard operating procedure at the moment is if we believe something is a drug or narcotic, we go in charge, we send it to the lab, we let them test it. And pending those results, we'll make a decision on whether or not there needs to be prosecution.
I asked him too, I said, where did you get this from? On site there, I asked him that. You can go back and look at the video footage. He told me where he got it from. I contacted that person and said, hey, did he buy this there? He said, yes. I said, I need a letter. The guy sent his letter, a business license, his driver's license, everything in from where he bought this from. So,
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Could you bring that to me?
Yes, I can right now. I'll be on my way in 10 minutes.
Okay. I
can forward you the email, whatever you need. The store owner, when I contacted him, he sent it to the criminal defense attorney, and he sent it to the immigration attorney as well. And if the store is saying he bought it from there, I'm just mind blown that. And the guy's willing to come to court. I said, you've got to be on the court on June the 17th to testify this. He said, I will do whatever I have to do. He bought it from my store.
Yeah, just talking to Officer Freshour, he said your husband was parked in front of a known drug trafficking residence, and that when he Mirandized him to see if he wanted to answer any questions about the vial itself and its contents, he refused to speak with Officer Freshour. So that
and that's because he has the immigration attorney already, and he thought that this was what this was about.
Rather than waiting for the crime lab results and then writing a warrant after the fact, because most of the time people flee, that's nothing on an individual. I'm not saying your husband would have done that. I'm just saying that's the majority of cases. We go ahead and detain, and then we test, and then pending those results, things can be dropped. We didn't have a canine available that day, and we don't have any field drug test kits. And if we did, those aren't admissible in court.
I would like to also let you know that the reason, so he was coming from Little Caesars and he was coming back home. But to be very honest with you, sir, he was delivering food over in that area, and I had proof of that as well. I can show you the address where he delivered the food to, as I have his phone. So I do have proof that he was delivering right there. So
yes, all of that.
He would deliver. Okay,
all of that would help us. I know it's his right under federal law to refuse to speak with us without an attorney present. I just wish that he would have said, "Hey, you guys are this is absolutely just perfume. I'll sit here as long as you need. Yeah. You can take it and test it. Just let me get on out of here." What we could have done was sent it off for testing and charged after the fact if it turned out to be something. If not, it would have been returned to you.
I'm just devastated. I mean, over a bottle of cologne.
Here's what I can do. I can contact our evidence technician and see if there's any way she can contact the crime lab and see what their ETA might be.
Hello.
Hey, it's Davidson, Benton PD.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was able to get a hold of the crime lab. They got the submission on the 3rd, and I asked them as a favor to me to put a rush on it, and they said it usually takes up to like 6 months, but they're going to order a rush, and it's only going to take up to 15 days. With that, they can only tell me if it's a drug or if it's not a drug, because if they get positive on a drug, they have to order whatever type of drug it is to test it against. Obviously, if it comes back no drug, then everything will be dropped and he'll be notified and released and all that other stuff. The photograph that man sent you of the cologne that he sells in his store, did they all look like that, labeled in that way?
Yes, they say pink pussy. They have mutton musk. They have legend with the same. It's got M in parentheses, some and W in parentheses. It looks very, very similar. I'm actually trying to buy the KFC right now, headed down there.
I'm going to call the jail to see if they'll give him a bond, just at my request. I have no problem with them giving him a bond.
They've already given him a bond.
Oh, so he's not out yet? They won't let him pay his bond?
No. What happened is they gave him a bond, but due to all of this, he was detained by ICE.
Oh, okay.
And now we cannot request a bond hearing from ICE until this is taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah, they gave him a signature bond of $25,000. I hired a criminal defense attorney Sunday night, and she went in there with me Monday morning.
Let me call the jail and see what that's about. See if I can help you in that aspect, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. I'm here now.
Okay. Hello.
So this is a letter from the Smoke and Chill.
Okay.
Okay, the front, this is, just print it this way. Okay, that's the business owner from the Smoke and Chill.
What is the Smoke and Chill?
It's it's in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I guess it's just a gas station, smoke shop there. Okay, and he worked there previously before he came here. This is where he was at delivering for Little Caesars. Okay, and this is the address that he delivered to over there. And these are the bottles inside the store here. See, this one don't say body oil on it. This one does, and this one does, but this one doesn't.
Let me take a look at this.
Okay.
I'm going to discuss this with the experts. Okay. I'm going to call our SIU lieutenant.
Okay.
And I will call you back and let you know, okay? There's all kinds of ways that people disguise drugs and narcotics so that they can ingest them in a very low-profile way. And that's all we were saying at the time. Just, hey, man, this looks weird. Do you want to talk to us about it?
I don't know if you looked at the body camera or not. I started recording when I was on scene, and he told him on 4 different occasions, this is a scent. This is from an Arabic store. I said, who did you get it from? He said, Rizwan, which is the store owner's name. Like, I'm just begging for help at this point.
Hello.
Hey, is this Rizwan?
Yes, I'm speaking.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Davidson with the Benton Police Department. I'm calling on behalf of Mr. Kapil.
Yeah.
I've noticed some photographs provided by his wife of some perfume that's sold in your store, and I was wondering if I could ask you some questions about it.
Yes, please.
Okay, is it just perfume, or is it infused with any kind of THC or CBD or anything like that?
No, it's just a body oil, a perfume, a fragrance. That's it.
Okay. Do you mind if I get some quick information from you just as a witness?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Please let me know your email. I can send you the supplies number. They are located in Manhattan. If you write opium perfume, opium body oil, you get a lot of listings people are selling.
Hey, it's Sergeant Davidson.
Hey.
Hey, I'm all over the place trying to figure this out. Do you know where he's being held at?
Yes, he's held at Wynn Correctional Facility in Louisiana.
At what? When?
Yes, sir. It's called WINN Correctional Facility. It's the ICE facility there.
Nobody seems to know why he was picked up because he's already posted bond for this charge.
I can tell you why he was picked up. And Lieutenant Grant called ICE herself multiple times and said that she had been instructed by her higher up to contact them.
Kapil and Ashley, how'd y'all meet?
We met on a dating site on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Yep.
Okay.
And we started talking, and I don't know, it became like someone I would just tell everything to,
Talking
just as
about
friends.
food, talking about 3 different countries because she have been to my hometown and home country. Then she have been to Canada.
You had already been to India before?
Yes, before I met him.
Oh, wow.
In my home city, like hometown.
No way.
Yeah, and then where I was studying, I was pursuing my studies in Canada. The college where I've been, she have already been there to see some friends. And
wow, okay.
Yeah,
so you've crossed paths or in one
Yeah.
way or another. Okay, so what was it, May 3rd of this year? right? And you were driving to go get pizza. You were also delivering a pizza for work, right?
Yeah.
And you were in the wrong part of town, according to the cop.
Which is District 53 and their code word or whatever on the wireless.
That's their code word?
Yeah. So I just picked up the 2 pizzas with 2 different Pepsi bottles of 2 liter. It was pretty much close to that Little Caesar pizza, that location where I have to deliver. There was a small young kid and I gave him all the food. And then I looked back again, there was a cop car going by my side. And then
driving by the car.
So I started driving towards, and he went to the opposite direction just to make me feel that he is not coming my way. Then he went in the plaza, and then he came back towards me, and then he pulled me over.
And I've been pulled over
in the same car.
In the same exact car
with the same license plate cover.
With the same license plate cover for speeding, and got a warning for speeding. But nothing was ever mentioned.
The license plate cover is an easy out to pull someone over that they want to pull over. If I tell you now to take that license plate cover off, well, I can't get you for it later, can I?
Exactly.
So, exactly. And that's what it's all about. So what's the first key you know you're going to jail, and what do you even think is happening?
Like, he was going back and forth to his car, and then suddenly he said, I'm reading your rights. So I said, I'm not going to give you any answer because you are not showing me anything. Like, at least show me for what you are trying to put me in jail or something.
And I'm like, let's go show him what this is and ask him where he got this from.
That was the point when I got calmed down, when they showed me that this.
So he went over there.
Laughing,
He told him on 4 different occasions, it's an scent, it's a cologne, it's a perfume, it's something I roll on my fingertips after I smoke cigarettes.
They turned that into, later in the video, oh yeah, he rolls it on his cigarettes.
Even when I was in that facility, when he was trying to book me on the computer, the screen, and he was still asking me back and forth, that way do you put it on? Like, he was trying to put those words in my mouth when I was telling him that it's normal thing. All these Muslim guys, whenever they go to their mosque, they just put it here and they rub their wrist like this, or here or here. My dad is a police officer, my uncle is a police officer, and I'm so much under disciplined. Like, if you have a person who your dad is from army or police, you are a little bit scared to do anything wrong in your life. And then you're spending $60,000 in Canada to having your master's degree. You want your records to be clean so that you can get some IT job or something like that. I was doing my information system architect and reporting system database development in Canada.
Oh, nice.
So I've been here 5 times in this country. Never happened before anything like that.
No record anywhere, even in Canada.
He's never got a ticket.
Never in India. You've been in how many countries? No record in any country.
Lived in 3 different countries. Never get a ticket in my life. And then the same car I was driving all over the US, 4 or 5 different, all over Canada 4 or 5 times. Never happened anything bad.
But now you're in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Dude, you're in cuffs in the back of a car for a bottle with a word on it that the cop doesn't like. He doesn't like the word that's on the bottle, so you're going to jail for it. And I know that it's just the word because he never even opened the vial.
Well, I asked him to test it.
Dude, what kind of cop are you if you're not even going to look at it? What if you open it and it's cologne?
I forbid if someone's innocent.
It's not till after all this that they ask you about it, but they continue to say that the reason you're in jail is your fault because you didn't want to tell them that it's cologne.
He did, but when he saw it.
Right, he did.
He told him, I'm pretty sure 3 or 4 times.
So until you don't show me what it is, exactly how I can justify myself, like, this is the right thing and this is the wrong thing.
The moment you saw it, you said what? I'm happy. And you said, I'm going to eat my parents' flesh. And I wanted to ask you, what does that mean in your country?
Like eating a flesh of your loved one, or you're just admiring that they will be dead after this news. And like, if I have did something bad, I'm ready to see them dead in front of me.
And this is actually where it gets a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
But so you are technically still an immigrant. You guys got married when? When was your...
April the 11th.
So you were married at this time almost a month, right?
Yes, not even a month.
But there's still a process, even though you were here illegally already on a visa.
A visitor visa.
And then you're married, but there's still a process you have to go through to prove you're married rightfully, this and that. And it could take up to how long before it's all said and done? How long would it take? A year or so. And so you're a month into this year process. You already paid a lawyer a buku amount of money to do a bunch of this process for you. You learn at this point she never did it.
Oh, nothing.
Is there any kind of proof that you paid? Like, I believe
Yes.
you, but
Receipts?
do you have proof that you
Yes.
paid her to do
we
this?
had email chat between him where he's begging her, did you do anything for my case? Should we do
been
this?
5.5 months.
Do I need to take it at an admission here in America to a college? There was other avenues.
A lot of options.
A lot of options. Do I need to go to Canada and come back? I have a visitor visa.
Yeah.
He could have went there and then come back.
So you have a bunch of proof that you were doing the right thing and she dropped the ball on you.
If we didn't, I don't think he would be sitting here.
So you go through all this hell proving his innocence. You finally get them to drop the charges, and at some point before you're able to get him out of jail, ICE comes and gets him because the extension that was supposed to be filed by your attorney that you already paid her to file. Because every 180 days, you have to file an extension for another 180 days, and you would have had to do that for the remainder of the 11 months to go through your process of your marriage to become an actual citizen. And so you had paid her to do that. She didn't do that. And so because she didn't do that, your visa is expired technically.
It's considered an overstay.
An overstay. And so because of that, ICE comes and gets you before you're released from Saline County Jail. So now you're really freaking, huh? Because
Yes.
now what?
He has his first court hearing, and that lady at the Department of Homeland Security is screaming at him, telling him he's not eligible for a bond because he's suspected a criminal now. I said, what happens when the results come back and there's nothing? We'll get it taken care of right away. We'll get it taken care of right away. They didn't, though. Even then, I was still having to go to the prosecuting attorney's office, going over to the court's office, begging, please, can you drop these charges before we face a federal
They were just
judge?
tired of hearing from you.
They were tired of hearing from me.
They're like, this bitch ain't gonna stop.
No, I wasn't going to
She
stop
was
either.
requesting every day. She was crying and calling them every day, bugging them. And before that, they were just injecting in her mind that it will going to take 6 months.
Over a bottle of cologne.
Over some
Roll-on
legitimate cologne, and at this point, it's proven to be
Yeah.
cologne, but you're still in ICE's custody now.
The judge and the ICE, we had to prove to him a couple things. A, he was doing the legal right of things. B, we are in a legit marriage and relationship. We had to prove those things to him, or he wouldn't be sitting here.
Now you have a new attorney.
Yes.
Things are going right, and so you're able to get him out finally.
Finally.
So, and this is What we're at in Louisiana?
Winfield.
Winfield Corrections.
He would have never went to ICE.
Yes.
If the cop would have never wrongfully arrested him. It was a bottle of cologne. That cop wasn't even going to show him. If I would have demanded, show him right now what this is.
No, you wouldn't even know what it was.
You wouldn't even know what it was.
That's a good point. He even admits that they don't have to take you to jail, that they have a process when they find something they're not sure is drugs, because essentially you went to jail for a bottle with a word on it.
Yeah.
So that's not probable cause, okay? Now, if you did some kind of test, or if it even looked like drugs, and then it was labeled like a drug that it looked like, and
Did they say it didn't look like drugs?
They never even said it did. They never even looked at it. They didn't smell it. They didn't open the vial. You were in jail before they even tried to open it. You were in jail because of the word that was written on it.
Yeah.
If there was no words written on it, he wouldn't have thought it was drugs. The only reason he thought it was drugs was because of the word on it. So essentially, you went to jail for the word that was written on it and no other reason.
No other reason.
Now, and so that's the whole thing, and that is not probable cause to take anyone to jail. And he admits that in those situations, you confiscate the item, you send it off, you give the person a court date to show up to, and then you deal with it then. But you don't just go stick them in jail. And so let's say, best case scenario in this situation, like let's say you were already a citizen, so you didn't have to worry about ICE. But you still have to pay that bond. What if you don't have enough money to pay that bond? So you just sit in jail for 6 months until they test this stuff?
Yeah.
And then
what about our whole lawsuit?
What's going on? Like, what if you pay the bill? So now you're in jail 6 months. We don't have the money to get you out. Now you're homeless.
Yeah.
Because they needed to test something. So that's why there is a procedure implemented where you don't go to jail over something that we don't even know what it is. You're out of ICE after all of this, all the money spent, all the stress and tears and everything else. Anyone that's here on a visa, if you're even suspected of a crime, you can be deported.
Absolutely.
And it definitely also slows down that process that we were talking about earlier for you guys to get married. Now, instead of 11 more months, it's more like, 3 more years?
Yeah, for example, if you get the work permit, work authorization card, so that you can work anywhere, and the social security number, within 2 to 3 months after you file that, now you have to wait for another 3 years. Yeah.
That's because now he's classified as a prior deportation. So now is a 3-year process to even be able to legally work here now, compared to a 90-day process.
Gotcha. So now he can't even work here for 3 years.
3 years.
So
you can't leave the Arkansas state.
You can't even leave Arkansas state now.
You can't leave Arkansas, and you're a nurse.
Yes.
So that helps, right?
Yes.
It's better than a lot of other things. So you are able to pull some groceries in, but
yes.
But I guarantee you, it's a lot harder now that it's just you working.
Yeah, it's a struggle. Like it's not the economic that we live in is not. It's not cheap to live here. Plus, you're paying immigration attorneys, all the fees for everything. Prior, every little bit of savings that we did have for this is gone. And I work 2 full-time jobs just to make sure our household is taken care of. Because not only do I have him, but I have my daughter too.
So for 3 years, that's the plan. You can't work, you can't leave.
Nope.
If there's anyone that wants to help these people that are going to be struggling for the next 3 years, I would really like to link some type of way to do that. And so maybe you could provide that for me. I'll link that in the pinned comment and description part of the video. They're not asking.
No,
I'm bringing it up.
Asking.
Yeah, we don't need that money. We are not even asking. And I feel sad for her because she was only having 2 options. Either one, to sell out her cars and leave this country with me, not to fight this journey for next 3 years, or either to stay here and keep fighting with all these attorneys.
When you love someone, I would have left.
You were about to leave the whole country.
Yeah, we're going to Portugal
just to get away from it.
Yeah, we already figured out.
She was trying to file the visas and everything
for
for her.
Portugal, and I already looked into all this, trying to learn their language a little bit. I said we're going to make something good come up.
And now you're stuck here.
Now we're stuck here for 3 years, but you know what? At least we're together.